Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Lots of injustice has been done to Igbos, General Gowon. Former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, retired, has admitted that the Igbo nationals has been marginalized in Nigerian politics. The ex-head of state spoke at a public event organized by Igbo Leadership Development Foundation on Thursday. Gowon said that appropriate measures must be put in place to enumerate the pains of the Igbos. Gowon was represented by a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Dr. Obadiah Olifan. He spoke on the theme Federal Capital, Restructuring, and Rotation of Presidential Power in Nigeria. Gowon said Nigeria has what it takes to cater adequately for its citizens irrespective of tribes or creed. He said, I believe that a lot of injustice has been done to the Igbos, and a constitutional debate on restructuring must address all imbalance and restore hope and confidence in the Igbos. Nigeria is big enough for all of us, and I believe that the Igbo, Middle Belt, and the Yorubas are the true Nigerians. Because if you look around our borders, people came from abroad and are still coming, but Igbo have always been there. Middle Belt people have always been there. Even Yorubas have always been there. They are the true Nigerians. People who came in yesterday, who have a duty of respect, are now the ones talking going forward. We must create a federal democracy that will respond positively to all aspirants of our people, not just East, West, but all about working together in equality, bringing in the youths and the women to build in the new Nigeria. Gowon noted that Nigeria cannot be complete without Indigbos, adding that the national needs to proper hardness and intelligence, creativity, and hard work of Indigbo for national growth must be appreciated and looked into. He said there should be justice, equality, fair play in the country. I am not a friend of hate speech and bitterness, but a friend of patriotism, because Nigeria is dear to my heart, and I believe in bright future of Nigeria, and Indigbo are people to build up that bright future, and that together we can make our country great, he said. For the first time in a long time, a northerner has accepted that the Indigbos has been marginalized. Wow. I think this calls for a rethink and a deep look into what's been going on in Nigeria's system. When Nigeria started, we had people like Gowon, we had people like Nnamdi Azikiwe, who were at the forefront of the independence. But we know that after the Civil War, Nigerians, from the West and from the North, have seriously marginalized the Indigbos. They've totally taking them out of the political setting, which ought not to be so. It has to be a balance of power so that every area in Nigeria can feel the developmental growth. Look at, for instance, Buhari's administration and government. He cleverly puts in some from the south, from the west, from the south. But guess what? Have you started noticing what is happening? they are replacing them with not just from the north, but also Muslims, and also from his own, nepotism, his own home house, from his own household. Can you see what I'm saying? That the Indigbos has seriously been marginalized. When Nigerians started, we had people from, all the regions representing Nigeria, and you could feel the impact of growth because everybody comes there to speak for her people And so there is equal voices being heard regarding um, issues prevailing in those areas, and everybody could say, this is what we are struggling with, this is what we need federal roads to cross through this area, things like that. But guess what, today's government is serious nepotism. Buhari only puts people there that are subject to him, or people of the same ethnicity or religion. You can see for yourself, the fact speaks for themselves. I'm neither for Buhari or anybody. I am just there for the common Nigerian man that cannot speak for himself. At Apple Line Media, we speak out for Nigerians who cannot speak for themselves, who cannot speak up for themselves. That's the people basically we stand up for. And so what is going on in Nigeria is wrong. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is crying for the independence of the Igbos, called Biafra. You won't blame him. Why? This man, he has seen the injustice done to the Igbos in Nigeria. The Senate, let's start from the president. Who is the president of Nigeria? The president of Nigeria is what? You tell me. What's it called? President of Senate was what? You tell me. Key positions in the country. Who are those heading it? Key positions in Nigeria. Who are those heading key positions in Nigeria? And guess what? It's a very sad thing that they use some of the Indigbos against themselves. Some people rather sell their birthright, their future, the Indigo's future, for their own purposes and for themselves, because of a few hundreds of millions of naira. But guess what? Money is not everything. Whatever you are doing today, those of you selling out the south, the southeast, and the southwest, you're going to pay for it, because you're actually selling your birthright for just a pot of porridge. And you know what, with human beings, so long as you live, you will always eat. And if you don't eat today, even though you've got your fill today, your children will need food. But the precedents you have set will not make them to enjoy some things, because you've not done well by the people of Nigeria. And guess what? Those things will speak when the time comes. Let's be careful the kind of seed we are sowing. Let's be careful, especially those in politics. Be careful the kind of seed you are sowing. People are watching. Your children are watching. Your children may not know today, but they might be part of those who will reap part of the fruits of the labor that you are sowing today, whether good or bad. Whatever tree you put on the floor today, you will reap it tomorrow. Because there is a constant law in nature that whatever has been planted must grow and produce fruit. And so whatever fruit you are putting on whatever seed you don't want to sow, whatever seed you don't want to reap, please don't put it on the ground. Please don't. The Igbos has been seriously marginalized. And it's even a shame. I will speak in code. Those who can decode it, bless you. If you can't, all well and good, fine. I was speaking codes that even some people, go to the top leadership in the country to be bribed, to infiltrate into the Igbo land what has never been before time began. What has never been since the declaration of independence for Nigeria. Some people are going already, fulfilling their master's dream, concerning infiltration into the southeast. Because they are really scared of Nnamdi Kanu. They are scared of what the Indigbos can do. The Indigbos are great people. Wherever they go to, they form a communal life. They get into business and they work with the people of that community. That's the Indigbos for you. Wherever they go to, they are people of trade. They are people of determination. When they get there, they integrate into the environment, into the society, and they start working, and they start making money, and they start improving the economy of that place. But guess what? Some of the Indigbos today, some son of the soil, has been the ones. Oh my God. Oh, so this is what is going on now in the country. This is Yakubu Gowon, one of the past governors of the past president of Nigeria, speaking on Nigeria needs to be restructuring so that every part can feel development. I would like to hear your take on this. You've heard the news. I would like to hear what you think. Do you think that the Indigbos needs to be appreciated and applauded and encouraged to know that they are part of the society in Nigeria? I would like to hear your take. I know that the Biafrans will say, no, we need to divide. But just leave your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Thanks very much for listening. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.